goddamn keyboard. Help me, God.
Mine or yours?
Mine. Why
Yes.
would... Oh, yours is not that loud. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Just don't type too much. But no, my keyboard. My...
Just don't talk too much.
No, the keyboard. You're fine. You're fine, but shut up.
Okay.
And go away. But we like you.
But I came. I made it.
I know, but I'm here. I stopped playing that Pokemon game.
I did run out of battery on it.
Which we can definitely talk about. So let's, yes, we're going to talk about Pokemon. Let's start the show. Hello, welcome to Ben's OP Games. Record live, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, twitch.tv/TheGameFanatics. Speed through it, because there's a lot of very, very exciting E3 news and announcements and nonsense that happened since E3 now is like 6 weeks of the year before it even happens. And joined, as always, by Joel.
What is E3?
And Logan.
E3 is E3.
Oh, God.
No, that didn't answer it.
That didn't
Shut
answer
up,
my
did you?
question. Well, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I think the biggest news was all the Pokemon stuff, which we even did predictions about yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, last week.
Last week.
Whenever that
Which
was.
felt like yesterday.
It did. It does. It really does.
Yeah.
Dude, you wrote down those predictions.
I did.
Right?
Yeah.
Go, let's go over the Pokemon ones and see how it
Okay.
matches up to the news.
Okay, so my prediction for Pokemon, which I'm gonna continue saying it that way.
I'm okay with that.
I said it's a remake, and it isn't a new leap forward on the franchise. But I also said it was on 3DS, or as well.
As well, yeah. You
Yeah,
said
so-
Duel.
I got 2 out of 3.
If you tape two cell phones together, it's kind of like a 3DS.
It's true.
Except it's on the Switch.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it was on the Switch. So, Joel, you said Pokemon Switch is Gen 8, not a sequel to Red or Blue. Well, so you're half right, but I guess.
Well,
Well-
yeah, he's half right. He has part of it right with the 2019 Pokemon game that they said that's coming.
Yeah, the 2019 one,
You
I
said that?
imagine is gonna be. No, I didn't say that. But I imagine like it's gonna be
Good.
a new gen. But the ones coming out, the what is it? The Let's
Hey
Go
You, Eevee.
Hey, you Pikachu?
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
and the Eevee one, I think those are gonna
Who
be.
could forget?
I think those are gonna be just Kanto.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what it
just
sounds like.
Yellow remakes.
Which we'll get into the details of in a second. But,
Yeah.
Logan, your prediction was
Bacon.
Pokemon. I thought it was said Pikmin. I was like, what? Pikmin?
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
not a
crossover.
remake. This is what you said. Not a remake or Let's Go. Full new gen and not this year. So you're technically right, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
But we know you're wrong. So
Shut the fuck up.
we'll have to do the
But you're
points.
so negative that we're gonna.
We'll do the points later because that's a mess. Because you're right and wrong.
Right, I mean, we did disclaim the points don't matter.
That's true. Plus math is hard.
Yeah.
Just real complicated. There's a lot of numbers.
Especially when there's fractions involved and decimals and all sorts of.
Yeah, I'll get my
Shenanigans.
abacus out. I'll have to find it. From last year.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you ever use an abacus like in kindergarten or what? Not kindergarten, but like in grade school?
No.
I
They
don't,
would just-
I don't think I ever did.
They just randomly had them. It's like, this is an abacus. And you did math with it for like a week and then that was it. It was just like a weird thing they did.
That sounds like a fancy kind of thing. I went to public school in California, so.
I mean, I went to public school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I was in California. I mean,
This was in Idaho. Like, why the fuck
You
do we
were,
have
like, in-
abacus?
most of our classes were like in little portable shuttles.
Sure. But we had shuttle pods.
Yes.
Shuttle pods. How many generations until there are officially 500,000 Pokemon? Probably like
God.
More than that.
probably like another
Half a million?
300,000.
That'd be crazy.
Well, if we're on Gen 7, we have 1,000, so
A while.
No, they're not 1,000. No way. 700 and something.
close.
Isn't it?
No, it's close to it.
No, isn't it like almost 900 or over 9?
Delphox,
like
this is
900.
your area.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do you guys? So Eevee and Mewtwo or whatever the hell, Mewtwo was on screen. I got distracted. Eevee and Pikachu. I forgot what the other one was. That yellow guy.
Pikachu?
These games, yeah,
Like,
Pikachu.
really?
They're
Did you forget Pikachu?
they're like a sequel to what are they exactly?
So it seems like they're.
I'm still not
sequels
sure.
There's only
to-
800 Pokemon. I was off.
I thought that was an 800s.
Well, it's what? It's a yellow remake, but they've integrated the mechanics from Pokemon Go.
Pretty much.
That's the most disappointing part about it is that like I don't care if it's a remake. I don't care that it's 150 only or whatever. No, I care that it's so integrated into Pokemon Go for no goddamn reason.
Which the only thing I
not
like about
really,
that
though.
is that all
For
the
me.
Pokemon I have in Pokemon Go, I can bust out into that game. So it's like all those months that I, opened up my phone to try to
Sure.
catch a Pokemon, wandering, the areas out here which are barren. Those hours or whatever or steps don't go to waste. I can bring up the Pokemon I do have. But I mean, I think that takes away a lot of catching the Pokemon in the game too.
Yeah,
Well, you don't need Pokemon Go to play this game
No.
at all.
You
It's an
don't,
optional
but
integration.
but
it's
that's
very
the thing, is like if you have it, you might as well integrate it into your game so that
Sure,
you'll
of
have
course,
all that
because
stuff.
they want you to do that because there's these rewards and stuff that you get from connecting
Yeah,
games.
and it's the games are obviously like we made Pokemon Go and a lot of people liked it. Let's make the next game be kind of an in between a Pokemon entry and the Pokemon Go games. And
which is kind of smart. I've
Which
heard
is really
people
smart. It
kinda
is really
discuss this
smart.
Part is like all the people that opened up, Pokemon Go and tried it,
Pokemon.
for the first time, and they're not super big into gaming. Now they're gonna see this on like the Switch and be like, hey, I had a good time taking my kids downtown, walking around with them, playing that Pokemon Go with them. Why don't we get a Switch? And this game looks very similar, so I'll be able to play it, and they'll start playing it that way. And
Yeah.
this is just a way to get people into that.
And they're playing a remake of Yellow, so you're playing basically Red and Blue, the first generation.
Yeah.
So it's like good introduction. Like when I played Pokemon Go, a few of my friends that were in my group that we would do stuff, they never played the original Pokemon games before, but they love Pokemon Go. So yeah, there's definitely a huge audience for this.
Sure. I still don't understand how Pokemon Go was ever fun, but I don't like going outside. So it's not for me, clearly.
I liked some of it. Like if I opened up the app, which I still do here and there, and I see a Pokemon that I've never seen before, like in my area, and I catch it, and
It's
I'm
the
like, cool.
collecting
awesome.
part that I like.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Like,
fun.
I want to evolve this Pokemon. We get my Pokédex finished. I like to do that in the regular game, so naturally I do it with Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
But okay, so this is, I think, a big hit, or will be a big hit, obviously. But for the Pokemon Go crowd, I think it's such a big step backward from the actual like Pokemon entries. And this is a series that has refused to evolve for like 15 years, and now they're going backwards in a lot of game design like aspects of it.
Yeah, they've oversimplified it in a way, which, I mean, I think they're aiming for a younger crowd or a more casual crowd, and I think the Pokeball peripheral thing, I think it looks pretty cool to play this game with.
You can
I
carry your
I can,
Pokemon with you.
yeah, I mean, I can see why they went this route to kind of buy them the time they need for like the actual RPG
Yeah, for the bigger game.
for the
And like,
core.
and I agree. The Pokemon games haven't really changed for the last so many years. I mean, Sun and Moon did do some really good changes,
Sure.
but there still needs to be like that next step. And I'm hoping that 2019 title is that next step, because not only are you moving away from like a traditional handheld, but you're going to the Switch. You're going to a more powerful handheld, something that can be played on your TV as well. I hope that it really does make that next generation jump.
That's why, like, it was obvious that that next big Pokemon game wasn't coming out this year. It just doesn't make any sense. But there were so many rumors pointing to one coming out this year, And now it's like all the pieces of the puzzle finally come together. We're like, oh, of course, they can release a Pokemon game this year if it's basically an upscaled 3DS game where you have no random battles. You just fight trainers, and it's Pokemon Go with a world map,
Yeah.
Yeah, which
which is fine.
you know, in a way they kind of exceeded expectations. You know, everyone's like expecting this one Pokemon game, and instead they're like, here's one, here's two, and there's one next year. So they kind of like trickled it, you know, kind of spread it out. Like now the pressure's off a little bit. Give them something to chew on for now, and then, you know, boom, the big one next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be really exciting to see what that is. If it really is like a big leap forward for the franchise.
Yeah. And it's such a late release too. It's November.
Oh yeah,
Like it's really far away.
This
I thought
year-
it'd be a lot sooner.
this year is like September, October is Crazy Town, and then November is something.
Yeah, like what will Nintendo have in Crazy Town September, October? We'll see.
We'll see. They're the one I'm most excited to see, just because it's kind of absent. You know, we have
Yeah, because we don't know.
Mario Tennis
Yeah.
in June.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Oh, I gotta
And-
download that demo. too.
Yeah, it's this week, and then there's
I have it
Octopath
downloaded.
Octopath Traveler in July, and then Pokemon in November. I think that's the only. There's like Yoshi. Yoshi could come out sometime in there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, as far as big releases for the Switch.
will they
I've
have?
been wanting to get Splatoon 2 also.
Oh, there's the DLC that's coming out for
I've been
that.
thinking
Yeah,
about getting
so-
that, and also getting the Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
That's
thing.
good. It's a good game.
Is it good?
It's really good.
I wonder if they'll like. Well, I don't know. Do you think Nintendo would like release Splatoon 2 with that DLC?
They probably, maybe.
Would they? I mean, how often do they do that though?
It's a good question. They didn't do that with Zelda.
Yeah, they don't.
They might not.
Yeah, I just can't.
They did
It's
re-release.
not a Nintendo thing.
They did re-release, not re-release, but they, like, if you pick up a newer copy of Splatoon 2, it comes with a bunch of weird, like a little guide and then like
Oh, yeah,
stickers or
the-
something.
Yeah.
Which that's cute. I want stickers, but no.
I mean, they kind of did that with Breath of the Wild during Black Friday. They had the Explorers Edition. They had like a little guide with it too.
Sure, but this
So-
so I don't think they would re-release
Yeah,
Splatoon 2 then.
They don't need to, because like that's a game I've never seen go on sale, because I've always like was going to buy it when it was on sale, like at Best Buy using my Gamers Club, and it's never gone on sale. Mario Kart has, Mario has, Zelda has, like all these bigger titles, but Splatoon 2 never has.
Huh. I think
I'm
you're
always
right on
watching
that.
for it.
I would have seen it.
am right.
I don't know what Joel's talking about over there in the chat, but
Me
Let him
either.
do his thing.
yeah.
Trying to think.
So
of
do
his
we
name.
want to talk about Pokemon Quest?
We can talk about Pokemon Quest because I know you've been playing it,
I
and
think the only other big Switch title would be Monster Hunter in August.
yeah.
That
Well,
we like know of.
do they need another title? Like they're going to be launching the online service in September. We're assuming Smash Bros.
Smash. Yeah.
I guess that's it. That's their whole year. Like they don't need anything else. Smash and
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I mean, and there's plenty of indie games in the meantime to supplement that. And like I've been getting
Sure.
back into Stardew Valley, and I still need to finish Zelda. I want like there's so many games to play everywhere now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like I'm looking through the list, you got Wolfenstein 2 in June, and Crash Bandicoot trilogy, and Captain
I
Toad
have a
Treasure
feeling,
Tracker.
Oh
I have a
yeah.
feeling they'll
Toad.
still announce Fallout
Okami.
for Switch at E3.
That was
Yeah.
one of my predictions.
Fallout. Some Fallout. Fallout
We'll get to
3. Yeah, but let's talk about. Well, I don't have. Joel, let's talk about Pokemon Quest first, because I've played I beat the first 3 worlds.
Yeah. I'm like what's the attack level you're at now? Like
Like
as far as what
2,000
you're
almost.
going up against? Okay. I'm at
But-
about 3,500. So
Okay,
I'm
not gonna play anymore.
I play it here and there. It kind of like instead of opening up my phone and playing games on there or reading social media or whatever, I get on Pokemon Quest. I use up my 5 things to do missions and cook concoctions of sorts to attract new Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It plays itself, so it's not that fun. But I just like the kind of like Pokemon Go. I like collecting.
Sure.
So
Yep.
It's really nice and calming. I mean, I played several hours of it. I'm not going to go back, but I enjoyed my time with it. It's a totally valid game. I think it's worth people's time. It's free.
Yeah.
It's not too egregious. You seem to
It's
be.
a very phone type of game.
It is a
Like,
phone
very
game.
mobile friendly.
Yeah, I'll be out on phone this month sometime.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometime in June. Yeah,
but it's pretty cool. I love the art for it. That's
So
fun.
it's cute, man. It's cute. I just got Aerodactyl, and I shared it on Twitter.
Yeah, and that's how I knew you're still playing it.
Yep. I got Charmeleon now,
Oh,
and then, I mean, I've gotten a good amount of Pokemans. Damn Pokemans coming to my
Commins.
coming to my camps. It's basically Animal Crossing for Pokemon. That's what it feels like. You're
Kind
decorating
of.
your camp, trying to attract people to it.
with a little more RPG elements because you could equip things and there's loot and
Yeah. I don't know. It's almost like
that's how Animal Crossing can evolve as that RPG.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Your
there you
plus
go.
5 shovel.
Ting.
They already
It's
have that. I
interesting
guess.
enough. I expect that I'll play it along with my kids here and there once it comes out on like mobile. They'll be able to put it on their tablets or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice for the afternoon that it consumed for me. That's all I
Yeah.
needed from it.
I'll check in every now and then, and I mainly just want to keep cooking different things and seeing what shows up, and then keep going with that.
Oh, I didn't change the display on here. Yeah. So we can move on now to not what's on the screen. Ha ha ha.
There's
Oh.
Pokemon in there.
Yeah. Well, it's close to Pokemon. So yeah, we did get the Fallout. Was it 76?
Fallout
Yeah.
76.
We skipped a lot of sequels.
We did. I love that stupid joke that's already dead.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jokes have been dying really quick as of late.
Good.
mhm. Yeah,
Like
some of them.
I've just been seeing them like come up, and right away, instead of me being entertained by them like I usually am, I'm like, ugh, this again.
You're like, oh, what happened to the 75 sequels? No, I already don't care. Like, just
Like that's not funny.
Stop.
I just want more Fallout.
Well, it's weird because we don't. There's a lot of people saying, people who know things that like don't expect this to be a big single player RPG. It's supposed to be some kind of survivally kind of like Rust online game, which is totally different than anything Fallout's been.
I'm okay with either one. I'm okay if we get a single player Fallout. I'm okay if we get some sort of online survival-ish kind of a thing. I would like to see something different. But also if it's the same, I'm cool with that too.
I'm very interested in the survival thing. I don't really want to do it online because that's the thing with like Rust is you just get murdered. I don't want to get murdered by random people.
Man, there's some interesting things in games like that though.
Sure.
People like create their own cult, and just I don't know, just the things I've seen are pretty wacky. Like there was this naked like club running around where they just like surround people and they're like naked and they make them like do certain things in order to not get killed. I don't know, it's interesting.
See, that's why I don't want that. If I could play this game online, I think the mechanics of Fallout work really well at the beginning of the game when you're not carrying 17 pistols and like a rocket launcher and 7,000 med packs. It's like it's fun to have that limited supplies and kind of survive on there. And if you're building a base, or I guess you'd be building your vault, but I like where this could be going, but I don't know yet.
I like the idea of being able to like maybe join, like if you join the same server but maybe you're joining the same vault with friends and being able to like share and collect resources and specialize in different things. Just I don't know, I hope they allow customizing of servers, so you can do stuff like that with your friends online.
Sure. This could
I don't
be
even know about these servers.
Well, you never know. If it's PC,
Well, it'll definitely be on PC. Bethesda's always on PC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. Like, you can do custom servers on PC for
Well,
some games.
I mean,
just like you can in GTA 5.
Yeah, something like that. Well, did you see what Jason Schreier from Kotaku said earlier today? A couple hours ago, actually.
Oh no.
No, what did he say?
So-
what did that man say?
So he's the one that kind of wrote the first thing that, like, it's an online thing.
yeah, he kind of.
Yeah.
Well, he came out to the Fallout subreddit and was like, "Hey guys, I just want to kind of like clear some things up," and because he's getting like a lot of attacks of people raging at him because he was kind of like the first person to talk about it. He said, well, like, I don't want to read all of it, but he said, "What is that? After publishing my story, I heard from a few other sources, in addition to the 3 mentioned in the article that he wrote, corroborating that Fallout 76 is an online game. If you're really still in denial, I guess you could wait until June 10th, but hey, don't say I didn't tell you." But the second thing he said is that he's very optimistic about the game. The buzz that he's hearing both first and second hand, that it's a really cool, interesting, and just as story focused as any other Bethesda Game Studios game. It might have multiplayer and base building, but hey, it's still a Fallout game. He's like, I don't want to drive hype for a game that I haven't seen or played, but I also don't want people to be so close-minded that they spend the next 9 days freaking out every day on Reddit and Twitter because this game isn't going to be like the last 3. So, I mean, there's that.
Well, that's the internet for you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it to be like the last 3. I think it's gotten a little stale.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great for it to be a little bit different. Like,
Yeah.
we all talked about the base building and the Rust Ark like game type, survival game type. I mean, they can incorporate the settlement crap from Fallout 4 like
Ugh.
easily, because they already have that there.
Yeah, just expand upon that. And then if you're doing it with
Right.
other
Like add a
people,
vault. Yeah.
because I
And,
think
like,
it'd be
you could choose to play by yourself, or you could play with friends or people online.
yeah. If
Like,
it was
that's what I want to know. Is it online only? Can I play
Sure.
by myself offline? I don't like playing with other people sometimes.
I want it to be like, can it be PvE? You know what I mean? Like where all the
Like
humans
co-op.
are on my side.
Like all the like online humans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be more interesting to me.
And
Then we can have a team.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would like that too.
But this is really cool, especially with you mentioned weird naked men running around in Rust doing crazy cult things. You can have a bunch of cool like role playing server stuff where people are like the Viper Gang or whatever from Fallout 3 just running around being
Tunnel
like
snakes rule.
yeah tunnels. They're just in a
Sounds
character.
awfully sexual.
Yeah, I would love to see, like RP Fallout servers if
Yeah.
there's online components to it. Like that would be fantastic.
And just and then it would have like a reason to have all the cool stuff you find in the world that looks cool, but you're not showing it to anyone. You're pausing your single player game to share it to Twitter. Now you can have these goofy hats and be running around the world, and that's fun. I like that aspect to it.
Right.
The interesting thing to me too would be with the combat, because of VATS pauses the game. You obviously can't do that. So
Yeah.
what's
Well, it's supposed to take place before. Well, I don't know if VATS is.
if VATS I
some
don't
sort
think
of
is
technology that came after, but
yeah.
does take place before, like
Before Fallout
way before,
3.
like
Oh,
Fallout
that's-
3 and all those.
That's right too. So they're saying there's still a lot more people outside, or a lot.
But yeah, but we do see in the trailer him putting the Pip-Boy on.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. You can't use VATS with everyone online. Like
Oh yeah, online.
Yeah.
it'd have to be something else. It just
It would
helps you
almost
with
turn it
targeting.
into like a turn-based like randomized battle system. to fight
Yeah.
other people in there.
So I wonder if they change the combat at all. If that's any different. If this is running on the same engine, it probably is.
Probably.
There's a lot of questions, and this is going to be really interesting for Bethesda. It's supposed to be like a 2-hour show.
I'm excited.
I am excited. I like that little teaser they had today with the like little paper puppets. It was cute.
It's so weird because like everyone at first was kind of freaking out, all these announcements, all these pre-release announcements for pre-E3 ones or whatever.
Yeah.
People feel like there's not going to be much to be surprised about, but I think
But
I
There
think
will be.
Yeah, and even then, it's like at least you already know you're going to be interested in some of the things they're going to show there.
Sure, there still will be surprises, and even stuff like this, we're gonna see gameplay, and that's gonna be a surprise in and of itself.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see gameplay. Most likely a release date too. Probably this year. I would not be surprised if they don't.
Do you think they do it before Red Dead?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
We will see.
I mean, when Fallout 4 is like, here's Fallout 4. It's like,
I mean,
here it is,
November's kind of lightened up, hasn't it? Since Call of Duty's not coming out in November
Yeah,
anymore.
you could do late November. It's well after a lot of those things.
Yeah, you could.
Nothing else is there.
Either way, if it's Fallout, I'll get it.
Yeah, it's probably true.
I'll
As
wait
long
and
as it's not
see.
like a walking sim. I'm
Yeah, I
down
mean-
for it.
I would love a
This is what
walking
we
sim.
should do. We should make that opinion when we see the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I hate it. Like, we don't really fucking know anything.
No, it's the opposite of how I feel about like Pokemon. Like the Go Eevee, Go Away Pikachu is like that's a game I'm not interested in. You shared enough details where I'm like, nope, I'll wait for the next one, the 2019 one. Whatever year it is. And God, that sounds like such a faraway future year.
It does, but everything's going by so fast already. It's
And then,
We're halfway.
but like with Fallout, you told me just enough. Where I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm on board, and I'm on board enough to keep keep on the page. Look at the dog.
well, plus we're so used to like going Elder Scrolls and Fallout, Elder Scrolls and Fallout. So it's just like I think nobody expected a Fallout announcement at all.
Yeah, we're not used to like offshoots of the main titles. I mean, what Elder Scrolls we have? Well, obviously a billion ports, but I mean Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game. But
Well, no, we got
Fallout
New
Shelter.
Vegas. I mean, we had Fallout 3, and then 2
know.
years later
Well,
was
the,
New Vegas.
The card game they just talked about switching, I think, developers on it.
yeah, they're going to switch developers, and I think they said new engine maybe.
Yeah.
No one cares about that game.
I did like when I played it.
No, you didn't.
It was,
What, like
it was
7
like
years
one-
ago?
It was one of the better like card-based games. I
Okay.
think.
They started bringing out card games for everything though. It kind of like got a little crazy.
Yeah,
I think,
exactly.
yeah, that's calmed down a little bit. Let's
We already
hope.
have Yu-Gi-Oh. We don't need anything
We
else.
don't need anything else. I'm still like, why haven't we gotten a Pokemon game with the cards? We got one on the Game Boy
I was gonna
Color.
say there is one.
Well, they have Pokemon trading card game online for their computer and
Oh, that's
iPad.
true.
They do. So I like
They need to
getting
put
my
it
kids
on
like
Switch.
booster packs, and every booster pack comes with a free
Yeah,
code
comes with a
for
little
booster
card.
pack.
Yeah,
And that's the right thing to do. Like if you're playing both of them.
I've never gone online to see what it does though.
I've done it.
Just the full game, just digital.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've gone in there. I've signed in. I've done a couple. There's like it's even got like a campaign,
Yeah.
so it's interesting. But,
Okay.
And they even do like online tournaments and shit with it.
I've still never played
form a clan.
the card game.
Let's form a clan with everything.
Let's form a clan for every single thing we talk about.
Yay!
Unreleased games, card games from 1996. Yeah.
I mean, they should put that Switch or the trading card game on Switch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
weird.
know,
that-
there's so
I think
many. There's
that'd be
so
cool
many
to
little
see.
things they could bring almost anything on there that's on mobile, and just be a
Yeah.
new way to play it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, what other pre-E3 things have? Oh, we got the Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I was gonna mention Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which
Assassin's Creed Mario Odyssey.
I still want to go back and finish Origins, but it sounds too tiring. So many hours.
Origins was great. I'm glad I finished it.
I thought it was really good. I thought
Yeah.
it was really good.
Well,
I don't know-
yeah.
I don't know
so
if I'm ready
with
for another
Odyssey
one.
Well, with Odyssey
Yeah.
being Greek, I'm more interested in the Greek setting than I was Egyptian.
Are you kidding though? Egypt was so cool.
Well,
Egypt was
I'm
pretty
not
cool.
saying I'm not
It's just
saying
a lot of
anything bad
desert,
about
though.
Egypt. I just Greek sounds a lot more interesting and cooler to me than Egypt does.
I think it's just as cool to me.
Okay.
Is-
Uh,
I think they're gonna let you either choose what type of character you play, or like which protagonist, or let you create your own character.
that was the rumor or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just seems
Well,
too soon.
Yeah, it is too soon. And
I will
You know,
name
I
my
talk-
character Kratos.
Great.
of course you will. And I already talked about this in a past episode, but back in February, Ubisoft CEO was like, "No, we're not doing a new Assassin's Creed this year. We got some cool stuff planned for Origins." So I don't think it'll be this
Yeah.
year.
I wonder if they'll announce it, but for like 2019 or whatever.
Yeah, for
Well, yeah,
spring.
they have to. Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Well, I
out
guess
there.
yeah.
One of the
That makes sense.
one of the rumors talked about they're bringing back like the Brotherhood mechanics. I was like, "Oh yeah,
Oh, that'd be cool.
give me that shit." I love doing that in Brotherhood.
That would be nice because the world was so big and open in Origins, and then having little other assassins you can send in with a button would have complemented it really well.
Yeah.
Help you take out those falakis.
Falak, the flying
I
cakes.
I swear to God, that's what they're called. I've even heard it on a show somewhere, talking about something in Egypt.
I thought they were
Falak-
phylakes or
sounds-
something.
That sounds like an appetizer at a
Falakis.
restaurant.
Falakis.
I'd like an order of falakis, please.
I know falakis.
How many falakis do you have in your phalanges?
Oh Jesus.
4.
4. Okay.
Who knows? Is that a
Buy it.
right answer?
Yeah,
I buy
what's a falaki?
What's a falaki? Tell me. Explain it to me.
That's what you should name your character.
Falaki?
Oh yeah. Falaki.
I'm sure it was phylakes. Phylakes?
Phallic sounds
Phallic.
cooler. Phallic.
It was phallics. It was.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
They're wandering the world.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Was there any other big pre-3?
Oh, I'm trying to think.
I don't think so.
Anthem said they're going to have a
Oh,
trailer.
that's right.
What is Anthem doing?
Having a trailer.
A trailer.
That's not coming out this year.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they would go in a little bit deeper at E3. Figured, you know.
Isn't the trailer before E3 anyway?
Yeah, I think it's next week.
Maybe they won't be at E3 then.
No, they had to be. EA has nothing else going on.
Yeah, what else was
FIFA.
Oh, I guess Battlefield.
Yeah,
That's true.
Battlefield.
And there's some surprises that could come from EA. We really don't know if it's here's a new Burnout game. Like that could happen.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. I think that was one of my predictions too. A new Burnout.
I think that is one
Yeah.
of your predictions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah. I mean, there was that leak talking about like Fortnite for Switch,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
seems like it makes sense. I would.
I don't know why I'm getting excited about that. I don't think I would play it on Switch.
I know, right?
I'd rather play it on Switch than iPad. 'cause
Oh,
I'll
for
have
sure.
controls.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd rather just play it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But that's gonna obviously do crazy well.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
like
cool
that's-
for it to be on there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's definitely a new audience. I wonder if there'll be like cross play.
I don't see why not. They did it with Rocket League already.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And they're not stingy like Sony.
And Minecraft. Yeah, so you'd be able to play with everyone except for Sony.
yeah. Woo.
Sony just looks like an asshole now.
Yeah.
They
like,
do.
everyone's against them.
So like we're in the lead.
What was that? That Killer 7 remaster? That's not E3 related. That's just,
No, I didn't
This is
know.
happening.
No, but it's coming out on Steam pretty soon.
Yeah,
right?
there's like a big thing going on if they're just using the Dolphin emulator.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like the it's dolphin footage in the trailer.
Yeah, which I hope it's not, because it still doesn't run perfectly well on Dolphin. Like it's not. Maybe it does now, and it was just years ago when I tried it. But
Or maybe they just spent all this time tweaking Dolphin to work with this one game.
I think, yeah, right. I think what it is they just needed a trailer, and they had this footage that happened to
Yeah,
be
like,
from
put
the
it
Dolphin. It's like, or whatever, who cares? Because I'm really excited for that. I don't really care if it is or if it isn't that emulated Dolphin, like, you know, and it's just a cover over it. Doesn't really matter. I'll still get it to play it on PC and not have to run a ROM in the emulator and do all this bullshit. I want to also give it support because it's like one of my favorite games ever. Yes, I will buy this. Please.
I wonder how much they'll charge for it.
30?
Yeah, I was thinking 20 to 30.
It can't be any. I mean, 40 is the highest they would go, and I would do it at 40, but most people will not.
Wasn't it? Was the GameCube and PS2 game?
Yeah.
I imagine 20.
Yeah, I'm thinking 30.
I think if it was last gen, it'd be.
It's got a lot
I
of
think
cult.
20 would be perfect.
It's got a lot of cult stuff going on with it, I think they can do 30 and get away with it. Like, how much was Okami? That was a PS2 game.
That it was 20.
When it came out, yeah.
Oh, well,
I think.
Well,
was
when
20.
it came out remastered, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Released.
sure.
Pretty sure. No.
It was, well, I mean, it's definitely, it can't be, it won't be higher than 30. But I could see it happening. I could see weird stuff happening with it. If you go back and look at the other ones they've been doing from Suda51's kind of stuff, was it the silver case? See how much that is, because that was like a remake of his first game. That's $20.
Maybe. Yeah, Okami HD was 20 on launch.
All right.
Hmm.
The 25th Ward, the silver case. Okay, that's the other one. That's 30. So yeah, we're looking between $20 and $30.
Yeah.
It's already got a Steam page, Killer 7.
Oh, fancy.
But see, it doesn't look like it has widescreen,
Oh yeah.
which you
What's
can
all the
do.
game, right?
Which you can do in
Yeah, you could always force that in Dolphin, right?
in Dolphin, yeah. That's the thing. Optimized for PC. All right.
You say so.
We'll see. I'll definitely play you, but
Well, people mentioned that Nisa, who did the port, like, has done some shitty ports in the
Nisa.
past.
Nissan.
Oh, NIS?
Yeah. I don't know why I said Nisa.
I don't know, but it scared me.
NIS of America.
Nisa.
Nisa. Nissan. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm very excited for that. What is this? Available for the first time in 13 years. Yeah. I don't even understand how it's happening.
Yeah, why are they doing it?
Well, why? Because it's great, but
Maybe a sequel's in the work.
no, there's no way in hell. And if you know anything about the plot in that game, there's no sequel. What the fuck even is a sequel?
I know nothing.
Nisa makes sense because NIS America.
Oh my god. No, it's NIS. No one says
people say yes. They do.
no one says NIS.
You're right.
I've heard NISA.
I've only heard NIS or NISA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
As someone who is like a member of their stupid fan email list for like 10 years, I'm pretty sure it's NIS.
no, it is. I was just saying Nisa because I wanted to.
I'm so confused by that though. I don't
Get hurt.
understand. I think that's all the E3 news though. There's no other. That's a lot.
Yeah, not really any other gaming news.
That's a lot of E3 news for not being E3.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little
And
tidbit.
what else will this next week have?
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to E3 and it's just gonna be, oh yeah, we knew all this.
Yeah, like oh,
There's like 3 surprises. All right.
People are just gonna be sitting in the audience. You already said that.
We know. We know. We know. I guess that, I mean, it's nice to have these stories that can breathe, so it's not all in one day. So maybe that is
Yeah.
what it'll be. We'll have the same amount of stories on E3 that are new announcements, but this other stuff had a chance to actually be talked about as opposed to just forgotten immediately.
right, and then we'll get more in depth about these things.
Especially stuff like I feel like Battlefield, if you did that same reveal trailer, it'd be cool, but then 3 hours later is Ubisoft, you know, and I'm like, well, now we're gonna watch this. Remains
That
to be
trailer
seen.
looked pretty cool, but usually what happens to me is I just get sniped. Over
I
and
liked
over
that
again
trailer.
in Battlefield.
I want to play with as people with robot arms. I'm totally down with this. Like, oh, robot arm? Yes, I will play a game with you, robot arm lady. All right, what else do we got? We were gonna talk about Smash, but now it's off the screen, so I can't go backwards.
Yeah.
But
It
we
doesn't
can talk
work that
about
way.
what games we've been playing, or
Yeah, have you been playing anything else besides this silly Pokemon game?
I have been playing a lot of Dark Souls 3, and a lot of Stardew Valley. I got the Exiled Sword or whatever, and I got that reinforced a couple times. And
I don't know what sword that is.
It's reinforced.
It's reinforced.
Cool. The problem
Nice.
to me with Dark Souls is weapons. Is that you can kind of like just get whatever. Like, oh, this long sword, and
Yeah.
then if you just
Well-
look up online like how it scales, everything is kind of more or less in the same family of damage
I think it
values.
depends what style you like.
Yeah,
As far
it's-
as like wings and everything.
Yeah.
But I've mostly used the butcher blade or whatever.
Okay.
That's been my favorite one just because of how choppy it is.
Makes sense.
But what I like about the exiled blade or sword or whatever, is the L2. You do like a spin move. So if you're surrounded or guys are jumping at you, you do a little spin move and swing the sword, and they go flying. It's awesome.
Okay.
I've knocked a few enemies off a bridge, and I'm in the poisonous swamp area, which is
Gotcha.
the fucking worst. And I just need one more of the. I need to put out one more of the flames, and that's it. And then I go to the boss or whatever.
Yeah. Still got a while to go.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what
long-ass
that is.
game.
I watched the Super Beard Bros playthrough of that, and fuck, that was so funny. But then I realized, like, oh my god, this game is so damn long.
Yeah, I think it. And Dark Souls 2 has the same problem where it starts just having so many different areas, and you get so far away from just like the path, it kind of loses sight of itself. Like, that's what made Dark Souls 1 so good, I think, is its self-contained world wasn't crazy large. You were in a castle, and then you went below the castle. It didn't start going into crazy town right away. And even when it did, it went like 3 areas in and stopped. Dark Souls 3 sometimes just goes. It's like, all right, I guess we're going
The
here.
cathedral dragged on.
The cathedral can be long. It's also optional, I think, too.
It could be, but you know.
I think it's technically optional. Did you fight the
It is,
giant
'cause you-
tree?
Yeah, the one where you fall in the pit. Or
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
He's optional, too.
Oh, I didn't know he was optional. I know the cathedral's kind of optional because you could just go through. Like, it's either you go through the cathedral and get all that stuff and all those souls or whatever, beat that boss, or you can just go through the poisonous swamp.
Yeah.
And I needed a lot more leveling up and stuff like
The
that.
swamp
so I went through
sucks.
the swamp sucks.
The swamp is just
It's been my
awful.
It's my least favorite place so far. And that's pretty common. I hear that's like everyone's least favorite.
Yeah,
part of
they always make a level that's like that, and no one ever really likes it. It's like in every single game because that's like the Blight Town equivalent.
Yeah,
But Blight
that's
Town's
what I
better
hear.
than that place. It's just not fun. Like, and fighting the giant guys who lift up the trees. I think I killed one of those guys and never killed another one. I was like, nope, did it once.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Never again.
I've taken a couple of them down just for the souls.
They're just not fun.
They're not fun.
They're not fun to fight. I'm like,
There's
I'm
not
poisoned.
much fun to fight in the swamps. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah. Other than that, besides that, I've been kind of dipping back into Stardew Valley just because I've been playing it on PC a little bit and on the Switch because eventually I'll want to do some multiplayer. So trying to build up the farm I have on there.
One of those
When's
days.
that coming out for Switch multiplayer? Because we could do Switch multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer is already on PC, but I don't know when the Switch version is getting that.
Never.
Never. You'll never be able to farm together.
It'll be the biggest E3 announcement from Nintendo. Multiplayer for
Yeah.
Stardew Valley.
What
God,
you've been
just
waiting
just
for.
their next game. However, if they put Terraria out on Switch, I'll definitely get it there.
Oh my god.
I don't like Terraria.
No? I've been
I played
watching
a lot of it when
people
it came
speedrun
out,
and it's
but-
pretty fun.
Yeah, I played a lot of it too. I don't need to play it again. I don't.
Yeah,
No.
I guess that's how I would put it. Like I don't want to go back.
I think I
Well,
played too much.
I think they were making the guys from that studio were making another game.
Huh.
Weren't they? Maybe I'm thinking of the ones from Starbound.
Well,
Because Chucklefish did Terraria, didn't they?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Chucklefish. Well, I mean, you
Yeah,
have the Stardew Valley doing the
Their magic
sorcerer one. Yeah,
School. Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
yeah, that'll be good. I want to go to school.
And become a wizard.
Potter.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
No, I just want to go to school.
I just want to go to school.
I just want to learn. Magic? Oh, no.
Is that optional? Is that an elective?
Do squibs get to go to Hogwarts
Yeah.
and just do nothing? You
Right,
can
that's
read
what
the
game
books.
is a squib accidentally got over there.
I enjoy that. Why we really do need a Harry Potter game. That's
yeah,
good.
not some shitty mobile game.
I know.
Oh gosh, that was a fucking mess.
That was a funny week when that save $5
game,
to
yeah.
save this man who's choking. I like this game. I don't see a
That's what
problem
real
with that.
life. That's what real life will be.
That's the healthcare system.
Yeah. Someone else has to pay for you to live. You're like, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Like, come
I'm
on.
really hungry tonight.
I'm dying.
But that hamburger across the street,
That helps me live by eating it.
and I like it.
So
And I know the hamburger, and I don't know you.
I don't know you. You also seem to be dying, so why would I help you?
Yeah. It's
Waste
probably
of
your
money.
time. Let's go across the street.
I'm hungry. Goodbye.
Go get some butterbeer.
Yeah.
There's no
All right,
morality in Harry
Ben or, you,
Potter.
or Logan.
Logan,
Oh,
are you
you
playing anything?
No.
That's
I've had no time.
I'm trying to remember what the hell I even played this week, besides that Pokemon game.
Pokemon.
I did a second playthrough of Detroit, which we'll wait until, Logan, you've played Detroit to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I
Hopefully I'll
liked
get to
it,
tomorrow.
but I didn't like... I streamed it, and there was something about it where it wasn't the same, and I didn't like the game as much, and I think it was just because I was streaming it.
I blame Will.
I blame Will for most things in life, that's true.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not nice.
Nice.
But I
Not nice.
think... Oh, I got the NES Classic. Or the SNES
the
Classic.
SNES.
Oh, you got the SNES?
Yeah.
You playing Secret of Mana?
No, I got I added more games to it, so I was playing Castlevania Area of Sorrow,
Oh.
which is really nice.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you got Bloodstained.
I did. Yeah, I did. I played about an hour of it.
Are you a big Castlevania fan?
I
I
am,
would
but
say he is.
the newer, yeah, I guess I would. The newer ones like Symphony of the Night and past
I
that.
thought you were gonna say the 3D.
I think I've played all of the 3D ones except for the two newest ones, which I did not like.
Oh my gosh.
And Castlevania 64, love it. I love that game.
Love it.
I actually really like the one that they released on PSP, the Chronicle or Dracula X Chronicles or something. I forgot.
That's a port of one of the
yeah. It
other
had
ones.
Symphony.
I
It had
think.
Symphony of the Night on it.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? I was gonna say Rondo's Rage.
Rondo of Blood.
I don't know why.
Rondo's Rage.
I was thinking Ripto's Rage. I think.
Dracula X Chronicles.
Is a remake of Rondo of Blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
Dracula X Chronicles is.
Oh.
And Rondo of Blood. Well, hold on. Is the 10th installment?
Jeez.
Hold on. 10? That was 1993. 10?
Came out quick.
So what's going on here?
Hold on. No.
Someone get the timeline going.
I'm gonna get it.
Move aside, Zelda. We got Castlevania to do.
Yeah, but the Super Nintendo Classic thing, I love the OS for it. It's super nice. It's a little dumb, some of the things you got to do with it, like to do because you can rewind the Super Nintendo games at least that
Yeah.
are actually supposed to be there. But you have to press the reset button to go back and then like make a save slot or to go and rewind the game, but that's on the console, and unless you mod it, that's the only way to do it. Like you'd have to press the reset button on the box to do it.
Jeez.
Which is just real stupid.
That's weird.
But now I can hold select and down, which isn't great, but is much better. than kicking it with my foot from 6 feet away.
You're just throwing your shoes at it.
I know, breaking
Causing
this little
people
thing.
to freeze.
There's no way it's... I guess... Oh, they're counting things like Kid Dracula. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Dracula. Oh, right.
Haunted Castle. No, who knows what Haunted Castle is?
That's a real good title you got there.
Is the first arcade game in the Castlevania series. No one's ever heard of that. No, these don't count. I've probably played half the Castlevania games, considering there's 30,000 of them now.
Yeah.
Oh man, people were so mad about Castlevania 64.
Yeah, I don't even remember it.
Well, because it's Symphony of the Night and then Castlevania 64.
Yeah, so you go from the best to not the
something
best.
I really like it, but it's completely different. It's closer to like Castlevania 1 and like those games. It's super linear. Well, it's a Game Boy Color game. Or no, Game Boy. Castlevania Legends.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a lot of games here, you know, guys. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Yeah, I don't like those games.
Yeah, that's the newest ones.
All right. Anyway, there's too many games. What else is on there that I played? It was mostly that. I just tested the see how things were. I played a couple levels of Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yeah.
Which was fine. I don't like those games, but that seemed okay.
Yoshi's Island, are you gonna play that?
Yoshi.
I don't like Yoshi, but yeah, I should play. I've never played Yoshi's Island.
Oh. Yeah, play it.
I don't think I'm gonna like it. I did play like the first level. I don't. The controls kind of suck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to play that, so that's why I'm just doing whatever in random games now. I actually picked up Final Fantasy 12, the re-release.
Hey, you're just shopping.
I know.
Shopping
Just
spree.
throwing
Well,
money around.
Things just like all came at once, where it was the NES Classic I pre-ordered. The SNES Classic I ordered like 2 weeks ago, it feels like, and it finally got here. Maybe it wasn't it was delayed from when I ordered it, is my point.
Oh, okay.
And then I bought Final Fantasy 12 today because it was $20. Okay.
Did you buy it on Steam?
No, it was physical, so I can trade it in.
Oh.
Physical.
But yeah, I played like 2 hours of it. I really like it. I'm super into it. I'm gonna totally play a lot more of that game.
It's one of my favorite ones, man.
Yeah, I like it's MMO light. I'm just kind of wandering around. They're doing their own thing, and I can supervise. It has a fast forward button, so you can just zip around the map if you want.
Yeah. You can like fast forward through all grinding.
Yeah, that's super. Or if you're like, I need to run back to town, it's way over there. That's really cool, and it's super fast. Dude, like 4 times speed. Just you're moving. But I think that's it. I'm trying to find something that hooks me. I think it's 12. Final Fantasy 12's doing it.
That'll do it. No more Nino Kuni?
One day. I don't want to get into it. I don't know. One day I'll get back to it. One day. So is that your dog, or is that just a neighbor
That is my
rapscallion?
dog.
Oh, okay.
Whenever anyone approaches the door, she goes off like a freaking alarm.
I hate dogs. Dogs don't seem to understand that it's like, oh, that's a door, not a murderer. Dog. But like every single time, it's as if they're the epitome of the Chicken Little.
It's but
Oh, Joel's dead.
What happened?
He just sounds like a robot to me.
Yeah, he is a robot.
That makes sense.
Okay. See ya, Joel. He's gone.
Oh, maybe it's me.
Why can't you?
Everyone else sounds weird.
You're just looking for a robot.
Well, this is good. That's gonna end very well.
They're taking over.
Perfect. Weird I can't connect.
That's me my whole life. Oh.
I hope it's recording like this because it just sounds really.
Well, Italian. And we'll see. Why can't Redbox's fucking cart work? God damn it.
Hello?
There we go.
There, that's weird.
Redbox's site is weird.
Yeah, it's shitty.
Yeah, it tries to be helpful. I don't think it's helpful. Did you see they added on Redbox like the 3-day rental for games is like a bundle deal?
Yeah, it's only $7.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's a good deal.
It is a good deal. A very, very good deal. Especially for a game that's not very long.
That's what I'm using for Detroit.
Not for Assassin's Creed. I really, really did enjoy Detroit, though. I was gonna go for the platinum in it,
Yeah.
and that's why I was kind of like trying to figure out what to play next because I decided not to, because I think I'd have to play through it 2 more times to get the platinum because of some of the choices I made. Ended up being so bizarre, and there's like the 2 trophies that would be super difficult to get are the one where everyone lives. That's like gonna require a whole playthrough to set everything up. Because there's like side people that can die. And my save, ironically, my save file where I killed someone at the beginning,
Jeez.
if I hadn't have done that, would have worked. But whatever. Who knows? We'll see how it works. As we peter closer to E3 and we all turn into robots and die, we'll just end how this works.
I'm tired.
Yep, we're ending it then. All right, thanks for hanging out. Merry Christmas. Every Friday.
Every Friday, happy birthday.
Every Friday, happy birthday. Twitch.tv/thegame 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, thanks, bye.
Robots.
They took over.
Yeah.